All right, exams are over. You did it. You can finally breathe. But what if I told you that this little break you're on right now is actually one of the most important parts of your entire IB journey? Seriously, it's this golden window of opportunity that you really don't want to miss. So today, we're going to break down a 5-step blueprint to turn your whole IB experience from just a high school qualification into your secret weapon for crushing it at university. Let's dive in.
You know, this quote just absolutely nails it. The IB was never just about cramming facts for a test, right? It was about building a mental framework, this whole set of tools for how to think, how to learn, and how to learn effectively. So the goal now isn't to just hit delete on everything you've learned. It's to see it as the foundation, the actual blueprint for everything that's coming next.
So let's get into it. How do we turn that post-exam relief into a real, tangible academic advantage? This is all about taking the skills you were just sharpening in that exam hall and converting them into your personal toolkit for university.
Okay, step 1. This is all about turning reflection into a superpower. And I don't just mean thinking, whew, that was tough. We're talking about a real structured analysis of how you performed so you can build what we're going to call your personal learning algorithm.
Now, the key here is to move fast. Like within 1 week of your last exam, while it's all still fresh in your mind, you've got to ask yourself these 3 critical questions. First, what revision method actually worked for you? Was it the flashcards or was it explaining a concept out loud to a friend? Second, where'd you lose time? Be honest. Was it on those long-form questions? And third, how did you handle the stress? This is about understanding how you think. Answering these is literally the first step to decoding your own mind.
And all those answers you just jotted down, that's way more than just a few notes. That is the source code for your personal learning algorithm. This is your unique formula for success, a strategy built by you, for you. It's the key to figuring out how to get the most out of your efforts in any academic challenge that comes your way.
Okay, so you've got your algorithm in hand. Now let's talk about the hardware you're already running on. A lot of the core parts of the IB program, they aren't just high school busywork. Nope, they are direct training for university-level academics. It's time to give them an upgrade.
Just think about it for a second. TOK wasn't just about weird, abstract questions. It was literally training you to take arguments apart, to analyze things from different angles. That's critical thinking 2.0 right there. And your internal assessment, your IA, that was basically boot camp for independent research. You've already practiced coming up with a hypothesis, gathering data, and citing your sources. You are already ahead of the game.
And seriously, do not underestimate the power of that IA. It's a real, tangible piece of evidence that shows off your research skills. If your university allows it, you should absolutely consider uploading it as a portfolio piece with your application. It's solid proof that you can already handle the kind of work they're going to be asking you to do.
All right, so let's shift gears a little. We've talked about individual skills, but now let's talk about a force multiplier, community. Your growth as a student doesn't happen in a vacuum. Engaging with other people is absolutely key to learning, to making what you know stick, and even to giving back. Because really, the fastest way to truly level up your understanding of something is to talk about it, debate it, and try to teach it to someone else. Just locking yourself away with a textbook, that's only half the battle. The other, and arguably more important half, is won through talking and working with others.
So, how do you actually do this? Well, here are 2 super powerful ways. First, keep sharpening your own skills. Look for resources that are built to prepare you for university-level work, like modules on logic and essay structure. Second, and this is a total game changer, reinforce your own knowledge by mentoring students who are just starting their IB journey. It's called the protege effect. The best way to truly master a topic is to try and teach it. It works, trust me. So, how do you put all this into action and keep that momentum going? The key is to stay connected and stay ahead by plugging into a community that's built for exactly that purpose. So here are your 2 immediate next steps. It is that simple. Download the StudyIB app and join the Discord community. Doing this connects you with a huge global network of peers, mentors, and resources, all designed to help you not just succeed, but really thrive in your academic future.
And that pretty much brings us to the end. You survived the IB. You came out the other side with this incredibly powerful blueprint for learning. The plans are in your hands now. So the real question is, what amazing thing are you going to build with it?